Alright. We're gathered here today to get us through this thing called life. And by life, I mean the Grim Dawn Hardcore A to Z Challenge. Blademaster Edition. It's been a crazy week. And it's only 4 o'clock on Monday. But, got some wine on the way, which means I have to pay close attention to my texts, because I've got to actually have to meet them and show them my ID, or they'll just leave and not leave me my wine. But yeah, let me see if we can get back into the groove. So we can assist the Dreig cult. We can cross the bridge near Twin Falls. What does this character want? I've got 2 pieces of Mammoth gear, 1 piece of Dreig gear. Steps to Torment piece, which I think we're going to wait on. Just trying to think, do we need to be pushing to Malmouth, or do we need to be pushing to... Forgotten Gods? Because a gargoyle item would be... The gargoyle belt would be pretty dope. Yeah, there's a lot to think about timings, like as far as like, I think that we can farm a piece of gargoyle gear way faster than we can
our seers sing.
Get to Malmouth and farm up the rep to get the level 75 or level 90 increased pieces. And we have the added benefit of if we do this push now, maybe we get Dreig rep to get the elite Dreig piece. Let me get back in the groove. I'm mashing. Again, I've been playing off stream. I've been playing a Kabbalist, and it's got a different rotation than this Blademaster. So I need to get back in the groove a little bit. On that note, are we speedrunning this? Are we? I think we're speedrunning this because the levels, I think, only hurt us. Like, getting a bunch of levels only hurts us. Only gonna make it harder. Only gonna make us miss not having that belt and not having those shoulders even more. Taking a look. Stats are decent across the board. I don't need to come over here. He's a hero. Don't be a hero, please. You saw nothing. Hey, Morndale. You didn't see a thing, Morndale. You didn't see anything. But hey, thanks for dropping by. How'd the how the spectral swords go? Pretty I'm to understand that's a pretty pretty standard build. Pretty easy to get off the ground. Yeah. Oh yeah. You gotta have your side hustle too. I've just been playing off stream, not really doing anything specific. Like I mentioned, actually did start a Kabbalist, which is the next one for this. So I'm gonna need to, I think I need to mix it up. Try not to play the same kind of Kabbalist when I reach it. Yeah, didn't do that intentionally. I just started playing and I picked Necromancer, and then I was eyeballing like, what do I want to play? Oh, I'll play like Vitality something, and then I just picked I picked the Cultist because it made the most sense for that. Well, we won't play the exact same kind, I think. When we do it on stream. And you can trust me on that. Or maybe we will. How would you know? Like, how would you'd have no way to know. You couldn't prove anything. Just like you couldn't prove that I didn't turn on my Blade Spirits as soon as the stream started. There's nothing you could do to prove that. We'll do the totem. Damn, dude. I'm gonna fight my way out of this one. Jose Mensal. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. Probably not. Welcome in. You got a Blademaster going as well. You love to hear it. Are you playing Tuma's build? Okay, Morndell, appreciate it. Is that something I can return the favor, or do you have to be affiliated for that? Let me see. Let's just right click. Let's just click on you and see. Ah, yes, yes. Okay. So it is a it is the it is those powers. I won't sweat it then. You'll be a VIP in my heart, Morndale. Pierce Blademaster? You're asking the wrong guy. There are some builds that I feel I can weigh in on, and they're all Arcanist builds. What I know is Cold Blade Main Master is a thing, and that's Tuma's build. He invented Cold Blademaster, and just never forget it. No, but in all seriousness, this is the one I'm playing was based on a build that Tuma linked. I would assume that depending on what you want to do, like your definition of good, I bet there is a good Pierce Blademaster. Okay, welcome in, walking. How's it going? Oh, hold on. I gotta keep a close eye on my messages because I got a delivery and you have to show your ID, and if I don't answer the door when they get here, they're just gonna leave and not give me my stuff. Just signed out of work. Good deal. Are you taking any time off for Thanksgiving, or you don't sound European, but I suppose you could be Canadian. But if you celebrate the American Thanksgiving, you taking any extra time? Yeah. I did take some extra time off from my day job, but I will still be working down at the tap room this week. Off on next week. It's nice. Is that just some vacation, or are you taking one of them European style holidays for Christmas? People in North America are very, very bad about taking any time off for anything. Yeah, I am in Central Time, but I work Eastern hours. I work a little weird because a lot of my coworkers are in Europe. So I start a bit early and I end a bit later, or I end a bit early as a result. But I was off today. I was hoping to do some moderation in another channel. Someone's playing through Dark Souls 3 for the first time in a channel I moderate in. I had some stuff come up for the brewery. Did not get to actually participate in that. Oh, your mom's in Texas, huh? Well, I hope she gets to make it. All my family lives in the same city, so I've been pretty lucky. No holiday travels for me. Yeah. No holiday travel, and nobody who comes to visit can't just go home and sleep in their own house. We used to be like that around here. Like I used to have a pretty large extended family. My mother had 6 brothers and a sister, but they're all dead now, so we don't have to go anywhere. What am I doing? Up in Oklahoma. All right. Well, at least you got somebody. At least you got some found family, I guess. At least you got the possibility family will come visit you too, I guess. I got friends who, up and just moved clear across the country, like literally the opposite side of the country. Of course, we're pretty central, but about as far as you can get. And it's like, how do you even do that? You just go where you don't know anybody at all. I don't like what my health bar is doing these days. If I don't like what my health bar is doing, what should I do about it? Get some physique, maybe. Maybe some more DA. DA got buffed. You can now get it down to 55% chance to be hit. Alright, I gotta keep an eye in about 10 minutes. Oh, I missed, well, I don't need any. I don't need any more devotion shrines. Yeah, last night I was, getting myself ready for bed about probably 9 or 10 o'clock and getting settled in, and then I was thinking, like, and then my mom called and she's like, hey, do you want to have lunch with us on Thursday because we're having Thanksgiving, because we're going, on, she didn't say that, she said, do you want to have lunch on Thursday? And I was like, yeah, I guess it sounds good. And I was real confused for a moment, but she was talking about Thanksgiving. Could because we're doing Thanksgiving on Friday for family. And then I realized, oh yeah, next week is Thanksgiving and I have the whole week off. And I was like, oh cool, so another day off. And so I stayed up until 3 a.m. And then I woke up to a very very upset text from our landlord at the brewery. Spent all day dealing with that. And it's not really anything to do with us. But if she gets upset, you know, she can take it out on us. We're trying to help her get it sorted out. And then thought she was okay, and then got another upset text again. Had to make some more phone calls. And not doing anything like, you know, the thing is in motion. Like the people have been contacted. The paperwork is, you know, happening, and it just may not happen as fast as she likes. So it's really just trying to make it look like we're helping her out, or stuff is happening to make her feel better. So anyways, we ordered 2 bottles of wine. God damn it. I actually sort of do need to dodge that on this difficulty. And all you have to do is just leap. All you have to do is just press the button. Like, I don't have to aim it. I don't have to sidestep it or anything. Nothing special. Just leap straight through them. Alright, walking. Well. Enjoy your lurk. Look at these motherfucking pack hounds. They've all got like an AoE heal or something. And they just spam it. Like off stream when I was playing a different character, I played on veteran and came here and just, I don't know why I decided to pick Dreeg, but I picked Dreeg to help. And I could not kill the pack hounds to save my life. I had to like lure them away from each other one at a time. All 15 of those pack hounds, I had to kill individually one at a time by pulling them away from the rest of the pack because they just kept chain healing themselves. Is that a... Ooh, what? Those packs should not be allowed to spawn where you can get 14 out of 15 on them. Oh, somebody healed you, and that sucks. I'm not fighting you. Oh, this might be the delivery person. Be right back. It was not the delivery person, Sag. Where are these pack hounds? All right, here's a pack of them. And those, I hope. Are the guardians, but they look like pack hounds, so. Ooh. Oh, where's my phone? All right, 5 minutes.
That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready.
All right. Hear them boys. These Corvin Pauldrons, which convert elemental to vitality. Oh, I got fucking arcaned. Didn't even know there was an in there. Alright. Alright, we back. Man, he was hiding in there. Hiding behind the wall of items that dropped. Okay. Here we go. If we are lucky, and we weren't, but if we were lucky, that guy might have dropped the belt we need, and maybe we would leave early. It's kind of a matter of timing, really. We'd like to be hitting the reputation threshold. Oh, and we're honored with Drieg. So let's finish the quest before we go back and turn it in. So we'll get the writ. Yeah, it's a matter of timing. I want to be gaining the rep to use the or gaining the rep to buy the equipment around the same time I'm the appropriate level to use the equipment.
See anything you like?
Dread Rune. Get some new rune words, worse rune words. Was I waiting? The Fetton mask. It's like this. Circle Slaughter Blindside. This for Aether Res over. Why was I sitting on this for so long? Get this 72, and it's like, yeah, why was I sitting on this for so long? Anyways, what the fuck was I doing? Honored, get the writ.
Iron well spent.
What do you mean I... What do you mean? What do you mean I didn't kill the last Guardian of Ishtal? Alright, so the elite vestments, they're level 90, and they require revered.
Put it to good use.
What do you mean I needed to kill one more of these fuckers? Okay, there's another pack. Well, there's like Watchers of Okoth or something. I swear I had like 14 out of 15. Saw another pack. Got their asses. Yeah. Alright. Let's go and grab the waypoint, which is right over here. Because I need... Oh! I think that's the door. I will be right back. Hello, sorry. Okay, we are gonna take a short little break, pour ourselves a drink, and we will be right back. So, yeah, maybe you ought to do the same. All right, we are back. We poured ourselves a drink. We got ourselves a nice tall glass of 1 part red wine, 1 part orange juice, and 1 part sparkling water. And it's settling in for some video games. So what I wanted to do was swap out this for this because it actually had some resistances on it. Mm, sorry, I was thirsty. What was it doing? Yes, I needed to put some slip venom on this. I'm pretty sure. There we go, capped there. Ooh, why is my stun res so bad? Oh, is that what the is that? Yeah, I was thinking like, why am I not using this amulet with the extra res? And probably because I was like, I don't want to lose all that stun res. There's a freeze reduction. Let's just go with the things that have bigger numbers. You've got Slith Venom on you because of course you do. I think we lost a little bit of DA on that or something, or health. So I'm like really good on Aether Res right now. Oh, my lightning rest is trash. What am I doing to myself? What am I even doing to myself? Oh, my lightning rest has always been trash. I know what to do about that. I know what to do about that. And we're just gonna ignore it. I'm gonna keep these because I was gonna stash them.
Got something you need stashed?
Okay. Apologies. There's a very weighty discussion happening. Did not mean to get so lost in thought there. Ooh. Good thing I'm not a professional streamer, huh? Yes. So we will do the brothers. Because we want that rep, and this is not that. And the D button, that's not ill omen. You've been playing too much of the Kabbalist. D button is that potion, which you maybe should figure out. See if you remember who you bought it from. Go buy some more, because you just keep mashing that like it's tap water or something. Oh, you know what I ought to do? I ought to quit being a nunce. I ought to just go on a short little break while I take care of this. Be right back. We're so back. I hope. We should be. We should be. God, what was I doing? What was I doing? I was gonna do Brothers quests. Yeah. Yo! Stop texting me. All right, I'm ignoring future texts. It's fucking 5:30. It's a holiday. I did it. Where even is the D button? Okay, it's on that row. I got my windows all screwed up.
Hey! I could...
I think we're safe. I think we're safe now. God damn, I'm gonna get another drink after this. Oh, you gotta talk to him. I wonder how they program this one. I know they do a little fail-safe where if you well, we tested that last night. They have quite a bit of redundancy where if you just power through like a maniac and kill everything in your path. It sorts itself out. But I wonder if you just skip that guy, go down, kill that spirit. What would they say? I wonder how they handle that. Maybe the spirit isn't there? Maybe he doesn't, it's not spawned? I mean, I bet you can't turn in the quest until you've talked to the ghost brother. But, I wonder what they say. What the ghost brother says. God, like you get this, you start building up this mental model of like, okay, what kind of gear am I looking for, right? Because usually your MIs are set. Like that is a set piece of gear, unless you get like a really good legendary, right? But if legendary pops up, you know you're gonna look at it no matter what it is. But it just depends on what your MIs are, right? Kind of like making a mental model of like what are the non-MI pieces I'm using that I can replace out. So pants, you know, we'd fucks with it'd have to be a pretty good, you know, like formidable of something or other. Gloves, rings. I think our amulet metal are set. Our belt's pretty set. We're not gonna trade that. Shoulder and chest. You know, I think it'd have to be like a legendary. You build that mental model in your head, and I've still got like the my off-stream characters model in my head. Like I need to be looking for pants. I need to be looking for, like here I'm like I need to be looking for Corvin helmets and Corvin chest pieces because he's using those. But I don't need to be doing that. And this is the Blademaster. Jesus. Yeah, I do not need to be stepping on his rune. Let's not get obliterated by his rune. Are those mine or are those his? The Trojans, or the Blizzard. The Falling Stars. Geez, he's way less dangerous in his second form. Boots? No, we're greeding. We're greeding empowered dreadnought footpads all the way. Yeah. What fucked me up? Probably just my recovery. Tuma mentioned like, there's no region in my devotion, and yeah, there's not. He suggested dropping Yagol and getting crab. Cause I'm a big behemoth enjoyer. I bet you could fit behemoth on this. Like it gives you what you want. What would you drop? You'd probably drop Amatok. Because he's giving you one green, one blue. I'm like, what's my blue pressure? Like I've got more blues than I need. Like I got way more blue than I need. You drop Amatok, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That gives you 7 points. And then you can get Behemoth. And you get the green back. And you get the regen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You get an extra point to spend. You get one point of Amatok. You could. So I said I don't need Fox. Get like Spider instead of Fox. Because you can take that extra point back from Amatok. Take Spider. It's just one extra thing. I don't know. Maybe we'll experiment. It's a lot of damage. But if you're dead, you can't do any damage. Oh, wait. This guy. He's like, what do you want? I've already do it. What do you want? Consider it done. Yeah, and there was a very... Oh. I lost my straightness, not so bad. There was like... I know exactly what to do with these 2 points. What was it? There's 2 points that was gonna solve all my problems. It was here. Boom. You know what that solved? This being lower than 80%. It's exactly 80% now.
Hello again.
This guy wants us to beat him up. Got that guy sorted out. Looks like the merit guy. He's like, yeah, I'll do that, and I will do it because it's yeah, 10,000 experience, right?
See you around.
Why not? And it'll do something if I die. Having this, that's like all the skill points from all the skill points in the portals. Like we said, this character dies, we're gonna reuse, we're gonna share the stash, we're gonna reuse everything off this this save file for the next one, and that can be one of it.
I do the best I can with what I
And this nerd.
The threat is Korvac's wound. Indeed.
And then it's how annoying. So I think all of the other. Oh no, they're ready for it.
Greetings, Seeker.
I thought this guy was triggered by needing to go to the Conclave of the Three. It must be triggered a little early in the questline. Either special for Dreeg when they tell you to go to Sunbane Oasis, or just earlier than questline and I never noticed before. The only thing I do is invest just more in the soldier region. Like I could recover a lot of health if I'm attacking, but sometimes I'm forced not to attack. Or I don't know, maybe my devotion tree's fine. At least fine for this challenge. And I've got pneumatic burst. Well, like right there, like I'm taking a ton of damage. Like the region right there. That's not. Region's not gonna save me from that. What is that? What's causing that? Is that just low armor? Like getting walloped really hard? Is that just low armor? Is that just a low resist? I'm just wondering. There's 2 places I need to go. I need to go find where that dead guy dude, where the dude guy died. And I need to find the dungeon in the area. So they're both right here. Now, one thing that I've noticed, maybe I haven't noticed, it seems like MIs are really, really strong. Shocker. Monster and Weakrins are very, very strong. No, that's not what I mean. Like once you get an MI, like you get a level 24 version of an MI, right? And you're gonna use that unless it's like absolute dog shit, right? Unless it's like, you know, the first Milton's cast that you got at level 10 that doesn't even have a rare affix. It's got like 1 magic affix, right? You're gonna use that. For the whole region might have helped with that. The whole difficulty, probably, right? Like I picked this up in Elite, and I'm probably gonna use this until like level 94 when I can get the 94 version of it, right? And it's a level. I think it is a level 70 item. I'm not sure, or if that's like the component or nah. It wouldn't be the component. It is a level 70 item, and I'm gonna use that until I can get a level 94 version. So like the MIs have like a really, really long shelf life, as it were. Just because their implicits are so strong. Or maybe I'm thinking about it wrong. Maybe I should be, maybe I should be when I'm, I should go in when I'm gonna get the 84 version, and then I should make sure I have it when I'm 84 or whatever. But I feel like that's not efficient. I feel like that's not the right way to do it. Um, because it seems like most of them, the vast majority of them, their implicits are the same no matter what level of the item it is, right? Like, yeah, you'd like a higher level version, like you'd like it with, higher level affixes, but the implicits that they have are just so strong that you just don't give a shit. Like you you won't go out of your way to holy. What's causing that? That's just getting hit really hard. I don't think she had any shred or anything. But that's scary. You know what? Maybe I don't have enough health. Maybe I just need more health. Maybe I need to put some points into physique. I've got 17 points. You get health from spirit though, right? Like you get more health from physique. Yeah, you get like a lot more health from physique. But anyway, as I was saying about monster frequencies, they get a really long shelf life because it seems like for the most part their implicits are static. It doesn't matter what level the item is; the implicits are the same. I have noticed some exceptions, like the lowest level Viloth ring, for whatever reason, doesn't have a bonus for um it has like the higher level ones have bonuses for 3 different skills, but for whatever reason the lowest level Violoth ring only has a bonus for 2 skills. So like yeah, the implicits are they're not, they definitely have the technology. Maybe like the lowest level MIs, maybe they have the technology and they just don't care because it's like another layer of balancing that the game doesn't seem to need. Or maybe it does need it. Because yeah, I just noticed it's like your gearing up is not monster and frequencies are cool, but during leveling I think they impede a bit of the gearing up experience. Right? You don't really, especially coupled with the way, how the monster and frequencies are weighted to have relevant affixes, or whatever the implicits are, the affixes are weighted towards being relevant to what the implicits are. And so while leveling you tend to you either don't care what the affixes are because the implicit's so strong, like you just get one, and it doesn't need to be a good one, or at least it doesn't need to be a very good one, at least not while leveling, right? Like just getting it is usually enough. And so you don't feel a lot of pressure to gear up, at least not on the slots where you're using an implicit. Or using it in MI. I keep saying implicit. That's like a Path of Exile term. I hope it makes sense. Like an implicit is a feature of the item that is implicit to the item. Like that type of item always has those features, regardless of any other things, right? And then the affixes, or in Path of Exile, they call them the explicits. Those are things that are explicitly on the item, that particular version of the item, only that particular version of the item has, right? So I think we just push. That quest is just to get an inventor inside of, we'll Conclave of the Three, which, frankly, that's another kind of little thing in terms of like quality of life, which is a bit of a why. Why make me do that? Why not have an inventor in every town? Why make me go back to Devil's Crossing until I get halfway through the thing? Why kill off Sedina and make me have to go to it? Maybe it was just like a way to make people go to Coven. But again, it's like why? I think that probably confuses more people than it helps. Maybe it was like they didn't want to record any new lines for her. Like all her voice lines were, you know, all her voice lines were pre-recorded, or maybe she was meant to be like fully voiced. I don't know how the NPCs work. Like in Path of Exile, every line of dialogue is fully voiced. Like you never have a conversation with a character in Path of Exile, and they're not fully voiced, right? And what that's meant is doing changes, adding different dialogue, having people react differently is expensive, right? So like a big dramatic change to the to Devil's Crossing, like what they did in Ashes of Malmoth, where, you know, some characters were killed off, and you know that big ethereal monstrosity is outside, right? Could have been a cost-saving thing. They probably would want anyone who was voiced before to have voice lines to talk about what's going on, right? So they want John Bourbon to talk about, you know, what happened and have new voice lines. And I guess maybe they felt Sedina, if she was still around, should have voiced voice lines. And maybe it just couldn't afford it. It's a shame, but it happens. Oh, that's right. You have to... Wait. Basila's here.
Excuse me.
Draelus is here, but why doesn't he want to talk to me? Okay, so they moved. It's weird because the quest for the others, well, like, you know, for example, Basila's quest or Bismiel's quest line. It's not until you get the quest to go to the Conclave of the Three that they actually go.
One of our own. The fool was blind to the. You must hurry.
That they actually go. Like you'll go in, you'll get the Galfang's core, and you'll come out, and you'll say, "Here's the fucking Galfang's core," and then she'll just teleport.
Greetings.
And that was like, again, I was a little thrown off because I was fairly certain that this guy does not give you his quest to get the book until you're told to go to the Vanguard of the Three. But that seemed to have triggered early, and I thought it was the same trigger that moved the cult leaders to the Vanguard. It was also the same thing that triggered that guy to ask you to go to Sunday Oasis, but maybe I was wrong. Or maybe it is different.
The preparations are complete.
And then we get to go into the Elite Throne,
Yes,
but we can also get these.
I hear you've done some.
I am
Yes,
feeling
traveler.
a bit squish. I'm thinking about, because I think the damage is all right, but I am feeling a bit squish. And I wonder. Wonder. I wonder if you drop Amatok. Well, you'd have to drop this, and then you drop Amatok, get Spider, drop this, get this. You can also get Ultos. Oh no, wait, I can't get Ultos. Well, I have no devotion point available, but I can get Ultos. And he is a cold damage guy. His 12% reduced, that's the same as this. No, that's the same as this. So I don't need his big boy thing. But I only have like one extra point, and maybe I didn't even have an extra point at that. Let's see how it feels. I'm gonna do my own thing. I'm gonna get messy, make mistakes. Okay, in order to do that, we have to drop out of this because I won't be able to support it, and drop out of this. Let's move slow.
Stay strong.
Let's commit, because so what you do is you get Spider,
What troubles you?
you drop this guy,
Safe journey.
you take, and this can go on to Mini's Bulwark, I guess. Oh, I'm forgetting. I do have to have the points to get your goal back. Yeah, and now I've got 23. How do I have too much?
What troubles
Whatever.
you?
We drop out of you completely. We're just gonna do it. We need to bish bash bosh boosh beep, and this can go on to field command, I guess. And then we're full up. Now the other thing is, I believe
What troubles you?
we can recover this point because we don't need it because he's given us that red. So yeah, we've ended up getting 1 point. But now I can't get now I can't get Ultos because I don't have
Safe journey.
that. 40% cold damage. This probably is this is probably a really dumb thing to do. But we're gonna do it. Mm-mm. Oh, I use a potion because I'm still in like I'm just trying to cast Ill Omen. I put Ill Omen on D. I mean, the damage still seems good. And I've got like that good recovery. I don't know. There definitely has been problems of I'm not sustaining as well as I would like. Like I'm not recovering. I'm not able to, you know, everything's on cooldown, or I'm not able to hit to get that attack damage leech, and I'm not recovering. Oh dang! Did we get to? Oh hey, is girdle what you want? Girdle's not what we want. We want the waist guard. You remind. I know. Behemoth is just a bunch of regen, health, regen, health, healing, health, armor. There you go, and then increased health. Yeah, it's just a bunch of regen and just solid tanky kind of stuff. Okay, but well, this is like this is like a relatively accessible place for gargoyles, it seems. You have to go all the way to Tomb of the Eldritch Sun. All the way to the Astral Realm there. Let's hope the portal stays open and I'm allowed to farm this dude. Or at least farm the area. I don't think we need to farm the dude. I'm gonna farm the area. So now that I don't have Blizzard, it might be better to put Murmur on Blade Spirit. Not Murmur, Rumor. No, she is called Murmur. Yeah. She is Murmur, and then her ability is Rumor. Let's see if our team wins. Yeah. I can't tell if I just have lucked out on this particular enemy, or these particular set of enemies in this particular zone, but it does feel better. Like, I'm dipping, but I am not. It's just coming right back. And then can you just teleport out? Is that what you do? I guess so.
camp grows the preordained hour, the primordial foe.
I mean, what are we doing? That's another thing as well, because I'm level 80 and this is a level 65 belt. So we could see if they're going to let us reset. And just reset, farm gargoyles until we get what we need. Until we get something usable. Yeah, looks like they are going to let us go back in. So all of them get an edge of, like all of them get like an alternate subworld quest. Bismiel gets it early. And then Drieg gets it here. Salile actually goes into the void. So that is something to think about. Because I think the void has Rylocks. So if for whatever reason you want to be able to farm Chthonians in Forgotten Gods, you should pick Salile. Probably not a good reason to do that. That's, you know, I'm gonna farm Rylocks, I guess. I don't know if the portal stays open after. I think it does. I don't know if the Galfing portal stays open. I bet it does. I bet it opens and stays open. But I never considered like that aspect of which cult do you want to join. Honestly, I know a lot of people like just pick Bismiel because you can get it done fastest, and there's probably like, you know, it makes a lot of sense. Because at the end of the day, like once you're past Father Kaiman, you know, if you want to farm gargoyle belts, you know, you can just go there. Like you can get them. They're there. But if you're like me, and I don't necessarily want to go all the way to farm a Kaiman, but I do want a gargoyle belt, and I do want an ultimate level gargoyle belt. I guess with the leveling changes, I could have gone back to normal. I could have just gone to normal and done this. If I really want to farm that gear in that safe environment. Man, this guy is whacking me. That was like what I was scared of. I'm pretty sure that like empowering juice. Yeah, he's frozen, so he wasn't going down very easy. And then he was throwing that empowering juice on the ground. I did summon my bleed spirits, which means he's gonna be going down even harder because I did move rumor onto that, which is my res shred. So there you go. Do we just go kill this guy? I didn't do that last time. He's the one who has the disengage. The other thing I guess I could do if I wanted more regen is get more pneumatic burst, get more Minier's Will, get more, yeah, Minier's Will, get more veterancy, get more pneumatic burst, which I think I'll get more. Just being fast is cool, but I'm probably at the move speed cap. We just keep cycling. I think we just keep cycling, but I think it is time for a short break and refill my drink. And I'm gonna summon. I'm doing it, Morndale. I summoned him. I logged in and I summoned him. All right, we'll be right back. What the hell is this? Fate action. Okay. Not to say that that was necessarily bad music. Looks like it was just some random dubstep, but the fact that it auto played and was not the music I had previously identified as safe to play on stream and potentially YouTube. But I guess we'll put that filtering out of music playing on the VOD to the test, and see if anybody comes at me for that. I doubt it. It looks like it was some kind of weird video game remix thing, and it was really only ever a problem on YouTube. Anyway, which it never makes it to YouTube. But yeah, a bit surprising. Anyways, let's go. Give me Gargoyle Waste Guard. This one in a circle. Perhaps we've over-farmed the gargoyles. They do not seem to be as abundant. Here's some. But I believe only the Forsaken can drop it. Or a hero. What? A Korvac's chosen fanatic spawned in here. It's him. Here he is. This guy, he's the one. He's gonna give it to me. Son of a. Do we go beat up the mind melter? Just for the faction rep, I guess. Let me get in here and did he heal himself to full off of that? Or did he swap places with oh, I see. I think he swapped places with one of his clones. I am missing a bit there. I don't know what that's about. Get some kind of OA shred. Jeez. Just a moo. Got a little overzealous sipping my wine. Ah. It's been unseasonably warm. Well, I don't know about unseasonably warm, but it's been warm this winter in Texas, and it's it starts off very cold early morning, and then by the end of the day, it's warm again. It's really difficult to get comfortable. We want our cooling spirits out, and we're going in again. So you can find another lost Corvin fanatic lost in the Eldritch realm. I think they're technically tagged as Eldritch. It's just really weird that is just one of them. Let's also check this out. So I'm honored with. Ooh, I'm honored with the that nerd too. Oh, I'm honored with the Death Vigil, but I'm not doing anything that's gonna hype Death Vigil up. Honor with the Outcast, but who gives a shit? I'm honored with all of them, but let's go hop on that that Solil writ in case it matters. Hey, probably. Well, I'm only 10 levels away from.
Come see what's left of my wares. Put it to good use. Come see what's left of my wares.
Oh, cultist. What you got? Stormfire, Warped Seal, Blood, Slaughter. Oh, I can use your powders though. Vit. And you ring powders. But I just don't have the resistances to sustain them.
Around. Safe storage, no questions.
Potion seller.
I'll keep an eye
Give
out.
me your
Come
powders.
see what's left of my wares.
You do not have the resistances for my powders, knight. My powders could kill a dragon. Piercing Blade Spirit. Oh, here's a plus what? Here's a +1 Nightblade belt. What am I even doing? It's not the worst. It's not the best, but I can even take the hit to the Aether and Chaos Res. Yeah, it's gonna be level 84. So what does that mean? Does that mean that we pull out? Does that mean that we're done here for now? Because all I really wanted out of the belt was just more base armor. It's just more something. And it's more something. I can't use it yet,
See you around.
but the
Got something you need stashed?
best way to become able to use it would be to do quests to get experience.
I'll hold on.
So I think it's just a question of, is that we get back on the main train? I think we do. I think that is that's a thing that we can have that gets us a little boost. Right?
Can't do that yet.
Gets us more flat armor. We can start making our way to Malmouth. Eh. There's also the other thing of I mean, you gotta be fucking revered with that stuff. You gotta be level 90 and revered. But if I want to be level 90 and revered, like, on time, I need to be getting that rep now. You dirty priest. Swapping out of all that damage? Was that actually the good idea? Or is this just priest plus super cold resistant mobs? I mean, at least I'm not dying. Oh, we're revered with rovers. That might be relevant. Rovers have... Pretty sure rovers have a, yeah, it is definitely time for new gloves. Oh my god, that's so relevant. I think rovers have poison acid res, and poison acid res would give me a lot of flexibility on, say, using these gloves. You know what I'm really bad at? So you got like belts like these, right? Which they have multiple bonuses to multiple skills, right? And I think those are all. I think in the best case you could get all of these. I think those are 2 Inquisitors and an Arcanist. So if you're Inquisitor Arcanist, you can get all of those. Or you could get a belt that is +1 Arcanist or +1 Inquisitor. And I'm really bad at like eyeballing it and saying which one is better. And I tend to do a very simple heuristic on that and just like look and see like, well, literally which one has more skills, right? You know, you look at +1, you know, +1 soldier or +1 Nightblade in this case is, well, roll it out to be +1 blah, blah, +1 amorous Beyblade, +1 blah blah blah, +1 blah, +1 +1. And not every +1 is created equal. You know, some of these are like where they're getting diminishing returns. And then some of those would like push into that breakpoint, like, you know, when it's like your main skill where you want to go, you know, you push it 22 out of 12 or 26 out of 16. You know, that highest level actually does have some more meaningful breakpoints. And that's like that is just something I'm not good at eyeballing and deciding. Like when would I use that? Like if I'm just designing a build and picking whatever I want to out of the, I'm just like grim stashing something or whatever if I wanted to. I would not be good at picking the right thing. Yeah, before we go too much deeper, I don't want to forget about this, because I get easily sidetracked. We are revered with the rovers, so that means you get the empowered omen, not the mythical omen, but the empowered omen. But mainly I was thinking about, okay, you can get nightshade powder, piercing cold, and you get venom bird powder, which everybody dogs on the you know single stat resistance, but this is the resistance I need. This would let me drop Slith Venom, although bleed res is a concern still. This would let me upgrade my this lets me upgrade um my gloves, right? This lets me upgrade. Oh, I thought I had poisonous res on something else. Yeah, this lets me update my gloves basically. This just gives me huge flexibility because I'm like barely overcapped with what I have. I'm literally using two Animate themselves to even get what I got and Slith Venom. So this is some huge flexibility, and we're gonna buy a few more because we're gonna actually just go ahead and use some. Yeah, I'm not gonna put any on the belt. I'm just gonna put some things on some things that I know I'm holding on to for a bit. Okay. So yeah, so now we are massively overcapped. Let me check here because I did grab some that look good. Potent Winter Bloom. Oh, that's for weapons. I should have grabbed some that look good. The other thing I can do is this isn't the worst. Let's see if you got a better version of it.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
Yeah, there's that. You can get that. But no, I think I need. Yeah, we can get Mog Drogon's Sanctity. It's gonna need instead.
See you around.
Because I am actually using Rose. No, it's also start with you. And just do all of it. We'll just completely drop all of that because we're still good there. We're still okay there. And actually this belt helps out. Gives me some more bleeding res when I get to it. So that has given us a lot of health and helped out here immensely. Mostly just the lightning is what I needed. Alright, that's the last text message. I promise. And I also promise that I will never die. But I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Even just getting one faction revered makes a difference. That's not true. There's definitely some factors. There's definitely like it's definitely like early on. You really want. It seems like so far, and we'll find out. Like I've been every class, every devotion, every devotion setup, every mastery combo. They have their strengths and their weaknesses in terms of the resistances they really hurt for. But I feel like I have been every class seems to hurt for poison aspirants, except for occultist because you just get blood of Dreeg, right? Blood of Dreeg is nuts. Like if it didn't do anything except give you like a fucking 120% poison and acid res, it would still be nuts. Seriously. Like considering like what a bottleneck poison and acid red resistance is, and considering how much it gives you, it's just crazy. Like there's things that give you resistances like let's see. Yeah, like this. This is similar to um Blood of Dreeg. And it probably didn't need looking at it. Like I probably should have clicked my that's when I like logged in and looked at it and it's like, ew, why is my lightning rest so shitty? It's not actually that shitty, it's just dependent on me pressing Q. But like Blood of Dreeg is comparable to like Pneumatic Burst, like Elemental Awakening. Like it's a second node that gives you Poison Aspirus on Blood of Dreeg. I forget what it's called, like Aspect of the Guardian or something. This gives you I've got 8 points. This gives you 24% elemental resistances, which is like whatever. That's usually not the resistance you're hurting for. Usually, right? But Aspect of the Guardian, like when you dump points into it, you end up with 100% poison and acid res for 60 seconds, and like 10% physical res on top of that. It is absurd. It is such an absurd skill. Like I don't know. I don't think you should play a cultist and not use that skill, right? Because it's not even just for you. It's for if you're a pet build, it's for your pets as well. I think that yeah, I think there's something off with it, man. I think you don't really ever want a skill. Like if you're really going for it, like if you're really trying to make it where these classes have different kind of modes and things, and not every you can definitely do a build that uses every skill, and then there should also be builds that don't use a skill, right? And I think that if you're an occultist and you're not using Aspect of the Guardian, you're not using Blood of Greed and Aspect of the Guardian, you're making a mistake, because it's just relieves so much of your equipment. Who's doing that? You piece of garbage. It relieves so much of your equipment pressure just on the poison and acid res, which is always a bottleneck. And it's like I forget the exact numbers, but it's like 10% poison and acid res. It's ridiculous. No, I mean, not 10% poison. Yeah, that would be whatever, but it's 10% physical resistance. It is ridiculous. Like, yeah, like Elemental Awakening, I have to press that button and it's like 20% elemental res, which is like, who gives a shit? And that's not even all it does. I think it would still be an auto pick if all Aspects of the Guardian did was poison and acid res and physical resistance. It would still be an auto pick. It would just be, you pick it. If you're an occultist, you pick it. But it also gives you damage. Like, it gives you vitality damage, and it gives you vitality and acid damage, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. So to do the so we want to do the Substatorment quest. We want to do it because I'm thinking here, like, we don't need the devotion. Like, we don't need to go to Kilrian, but we do need to go to the second floor to get the old scars because we do want to unlock Steps of Torment. I don't think we want to do Steps of Torment right now, but we do want it unlocked, and we don't really want to come back. Try something different this time. I'm not sure what's in fish. I have a feeling that it's like actually it means precious little, but normally what I do is I come and do the old scars, and then I go straight to Steps of Torment, right? And then I go do Lutra, and then I go back and get the and then maybe I'll go and get the devotion, and then a lot of times I have to go get the devotion, and I forgot that I need to craft something, and then I teleport out, and then like I may as well go grab Lutra. But yeah, honestly, most of the time I forget about turning in Lutra's quest. We're gonna try something different. When we finish this area, we're just gonna go straight to the mines waypoint. We're gonna kill Lutra along the way, we're gonna get the devotion, we're gonna get that waypoint, and then we're gonna waypoint back. And then we're gonna go to Steps of Torment and unlock that. We're gonna unlock the Steps of Torment. We're not gonna do it yet though. Or hell, maybe we're just gonna skip the Steps of Torment altogether. Because I may as well just, like, if I gotta, no matter what, when I go and actually go into the Steps of Torment, whether I've already done the quest, I'm gonna have to just go through it and fight the priest. It doesn't matter. So maybe we'll skip it. Or maybe we'll turn it in just for the experience. I don't fucking know. I think God's Do is a banger. I think this track slaps. There's an arcane. Let's try to get rid of him immediately. Did I get arcaned? Oh, it's bad if I did. No, I didn't. I did. I'm good. And he's down. He's out. And the cat perched on my shoulder. Holy shit! I saw the red. As soon as that fucking skeletal monstrosity got on top of me. What is my entrapment resistance? Do I feel... Ooh, what's my physical resistance? Fuck, are you seeing that? Was that even just a normal one? Jesus, what's my physical resistance at? And how can it... It's 18%. That's... What can I do about that? Amatok didn't have any physical resistance, did it? Did I just dump all of my physical res? No, no. That is it's just frightening. It's frightening. I think I'll honestly maybe it could just be armor. That's a level 70 item. That's a level 70 item. That's level 75. Level 50. We need to fucking get rid of that. 70. Yeah, we need to. We just need to make some upgrades. We just need to get some more armor. Like so maybe just some more armor is what we need. Or would help. I see them. It does feel like there's more priests spawning. I think the giant helped though in that, because it's like I got slapped really low and I got scared and I backed off but I had the recovery. Like I recovered. It's one thing to understand about instant leech is that it is instantly gone. It's really, really good. Like it is a lot, you know, it's a lot better for handling burst, right? If you're getting a lot of damage into you, as long as you get enough health pool, you know, and as long as you can keep it gets you your health pool back. It keeps that health pool for taking those big hits. But the instant leech in Grim Dawn, it is instantly gone. It is instantly applied, and if you are not swinging, you are not leeching. Whereas in Path of Exile, or a game like Path of Exile, where leech is not instantly applied, you know, you do have a little bit of grace period where you're still gaining health from your leeching, even though you aren't attacking. That level 83 belt's also damage boost as well, I believe. It's got some cold damage on it. Clean up these danged priests. That's just Frost Revenant. Okay, now I am if I wanted if I was worried, this is regen. Now I am suddenly worried about mitigation. If I wanted mitigation and I had 2 skill points, what would I spend it on? That's not mitigation. That is not the mitigation I want, but a bigger health pool and some DA maybe would help. Yeah, like that. That's fucking 1200.
I can't do that.
4 times more armor when I'm getting hitting my stubbing my thumb. Jesus, look at the recovery from the supporter. Like they're just literally immortal while he's alive. Like if I can't one-shot them, they are just literally immortal. Oh geez, standing in the puddle and paying attention. Looking at my cooldowns. I think he's got some fumble. I think I was missing some of those, it felt like. I don't know if it was fumble or if it just OA shred or something. Yeah, my OA is crummy, and that's even my boosted OA. Alright, that'll get more OA. That'll give you some OA. That'll give you some OA. Okay, so we did that. So we experiment with this, but first, let's have a little break. And this is a proper break, not just me like answering text messages while I ignore the stream. Yeah, we'll be right back. Refresh our drinks, go to the bathroom, stretch. Do not sit on your ass for 6 hours straight. That's gonna cause you some problems. Anyways, I'll be right back. We're back. We're back. A dinosaur story. So we're gonna experiment with just going straight for the mine.
Can't do that yet.
And just getting the waypoint, kill Lucher on the way, and then zipping back, turning that in, and then doing Steps of Torment, or at least unlocking it. At least telling that guy to eat my shorts and wait on the doorstep until I finally am ready. But. Also supposed to be like Ring of Steel build, like investing some points in a Ring of Steel, but I haven't been. And it's I believe I got DMI's support it. Just double checking. Recharge crit. We're definitely. I mean, we have Unimind that supports it. Maybe a more efficient distribution of points. Like, got 10 in Ring of Steel. And it's like, do I want that much in Ring of Steel? Do I want more in Ring of Steel? I'm definitely like with those points that I have in Ring of Steel, would they be better spent on Blindside? Will I ever learn the answer to these questions? If I do, I won't remember them. Alright. Executing speedrun strats. Run, sped. Speed, ran. Attribute point acquired. And now we go tell the ghost to eat our shorts for a bit. This should give us the reward for the initial quest. That's a lot of dudes. Oi, mate. I like those gloves. These are good gloves. Gotta do something about my sunrise. Like, so much of my sustain is from hitting that if I'm stunned, I'm not hitting. I'm dying. This is another ancient one. These are so fucking scary. I need to run away. Like, I need to turn off. I also don't need. I need my res shred. It's just you, huh? Really need to turn off items before I dive into shit like that. We got Vigorous of Shattered Reality. No. Apologies. People texting me. So much drama. It's too much drama. The kid don't need no new step grandma. Oligarch's gone, but I'm done. I know you're here. I'll be back. I don't even have to have it in my quest log. I just know, like, when it's time for a new alchemist axe, I'll be back. And now I can just go back to Smuggler's Pass. Where am I going? We're going north, obviously. That's the direction you go. You start in the south, and you go north. Voldrag might be a little spooky. With no physical resistance. Like, with my physical resistance in this state, I guess we just don't get hit. I'm glad I sink some points into just health pool. I'm getting stuck on something. Like, So, for as cool as the dodge is, like, there's a lot of arenas that just have, like, random shit in it. I'm gonna go back in when my dodge is up. Okay, work ride. Yeah, we do. You gotta give him a little bit of respect. He had a superior alacrity, not the scariest thing he could have, but plenty scary nonetheless. Honestly, this might be more attractive. Well, at least I have my shit euchred where I want the incantations one. Incantation one, because that chaos res might be more valuable than those other res types on that piece.
That skill's not ready.
Well, if it isn't my old friend from... I haven't been entirely honest with you. I'm taken. Well, look, I came upon these refugees...
Oh, Grim. Looking for Dahlia, but let me go clear this garbage out of my inventory. And we got some boot. Well, we got some boots to consider, but no, we have um. It's not these anymore. It's 82, 82. We'll hold on to them because maybe it is those when we get there. I mean, it's literally only one level, but I think it's this. I think our elemental res is good enough. Your poison res is good enough, and it's just the chaos res that we'd miss the most. Freeze resistance. Yeah, getting all that armor, spirit, defensive ability, actual relevant damage. Worse. Laggards.
I'll give you a good price on what we've got left.
Entropic coil. I mean, that's a contender as well. Yeah, it's a contender. It's like a thing that maybe... Harrods? No.
Iron well spent.
I got a Killerian soul.
Got something you need stashed? It's safe.
Alright, we get a nice little 3-hour sesh under our belt. Why don't we hit up Homestead? Call it there for the night. We're gonna do the same strat. We'll just hope Icrix is over by the shrine. And if he's not, oh well. There's his totem. We'll start. We'll go do the totem. Cause we might see. We want to do the totem, and we might see Icrix. That's what I was afraid of. Is these guys spawning? Their rock freaking hurts. And getting stunned, and my stunned res isn't so hot. Yeah, look at that. Jesus. The fucking bleed is nonsense. Nonsensical.
That skill's not ready.
Blood Song, Aether Reach, Troll Bone Crusher, Troll Bone Crusher. Oh, we gotta find some, I think we gotta find some Fizz Res from something. Like that. That right there. That little bop. That little love tap. I think we would have been in trouble if we didn't swap into regen. Swap out of damage into some regen. Might have been a little spookier. But I mean, the damage is okay. Like, yeah, okay. Acrix is hanging out right here. Finally got the Tainted Heart recipe. Jeez. Oh wait, that's Tainted Heart. I was thinking, I think it's Frozen Heart for some reason. Yeah, Tainted Heart. That's a level 75 item. That's a Ugin Bloom item. Bladed Plating is another big dick item. We also need to wake her up. Hey, you sleeping? She's getting slapped hard. I think it's a. I'm gonna say it's an armor problem. If I get better armor, it'll be better for me. That is my hypothesis. Honestly, it's more likely just a Fizz Res problem. It's like 18 Fizz Res, and I'm up there taking hits because I'm just doing bumper cars, just ramming my body into them. Maybe Tuma's right. Maybe you gotta go crab on this. Maybe you drop you a goal for Amatok. You wanna let's think about that. Okay, so you aren't your goal, right? Which is a bit of which your goal is a bit of your defenses, right? These little goops reduce the damage, but it's conditional, right? The goops have to have been spawned, and the goops have to have attacked them in the last second, right? So you don't have your goal, right? Let's say you don't have your goal and you're going crab, like you want crab in your life. And he gives you the elemental damage. He gives you the arcane barrier, which is level 1, not great, but whatever. You get some of that. You get some of this. You get some elemental damage. What are you then? Are you Leviathan? Because you want an outer one. You want I think they're like divided into tiers, right? You want this final tier, right? Are you Leviathan? You might be Leviathan. You get 5% fizz res right there. Just loads of damage. All right, so you drop Yiggle. You're not Yiggle, right? So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points to play with. We'll do this in midstream. Let me not do this standing in the middle of the field. Let me not just be there slack jawed when you know, a briar thorn wanders up to me and eats my lunch. Clear that out. We'll drop there. So we will end at the Pine Barrens Rift Gate.
Can't do that yet.
And we'll do a little theory crafting. We'll do that. We'll think about like what's a better tree. We'll do our best. Tuma, Morn, I appreciate the input. I'm sure all of your suggestions are based off of a mountain of empirically tested builds and just you know hundreds and thousands of hours of Grim Dawn gameplay. But I'm gonna try to roll my own. I'm gonna make my own mistakes, get messy. This whole challenge is to increase my knowledge, and sometimes you don't learn something until you test it yourself and see it fail, you know, and see how it do. You can be told a million times, but it just until you feel the crushing pain of failure, you just don't know. You just won't believe it. Ugh. Harass! Eat my shorts. Alright, let's see. Dominators, Renegades. Just grab all the gloves. Kinda all I care about. For a while.
These are
Alright, we'll do this. We'll talk to everybody. Okay, so we do not over at your rift gate. Use the main gate. Go back to Dead Man's Gulch. Move Ulgrim. What are you doing? Ulgrim, what are you doing? Just watching?
So how good work?
Okay. Go back here. All right. He's a hero. We will take advantage of beating down Hero Grobel. Make sure they understand their place.
That skill's not ready.
Yeah, we'll. Okay, yeah, we'll. Let's accept the quest just to remind me. Because it's not going to spawn me here. It's going to spawn me in like Homestead or something. And I log back in. But I just wanted to get the waypoint. Okay, so put some thought into this. You know, I'm feeling fragile. I feel like my physical mitigation could be better. Leviathan has that. Leviathan also has cold damage. We've got to vote for Crab. You know, the crab shield. Wait, it's in the middle. The arcane barrier. I mean, it's extra defense. You get some constitution. You get some physique. You get some elemental damage. Get the arcane barrier. You get some stuff. You get some more elemental damage. It's not bad for a cold build. So okay, so you drop your gold. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points back. You get 6 points back. Okay, obviously we're gonna need to shift some things around because we can't just shift those points into Leviathan. Assuming that's what we want. And obviously we need to get some points in Crab. Leviathan and Crab, they want some perp. So they want some perp. Does that mean we gotta drop Giant? Giant doesn't give me us perp. Giant gives me us red and green, which is what's helping us with your goal. But Giant, I think, is helping us. Or Behemoth, yeah, it's Giant's blood, but the constellation is Behemoth. But let's say, okay, let's one step at a time. In fact, you know what? Give me one moment. Okay, I was just trying to set up a tab that wouldn't dox myself. So this is just, I believe, his current devotion tree on Grim Tools, where we can play around a bit. So let's say you want so we dump your goal, right? And this is the version that I started today's session with. So it doesn't have Behemoth yet. It still has Amatok, right? You want let's say we're aiming for Crab and Leviathan, right? Still need six, so I need some perp. Who gives us perp? Who gives us efficient perp? You also do want green, but you don't want nearly as much green. So what if we just dropped that. I've got spider on the other one. That's still giving us 15 green. So we're still good there, but we've got some more points to play with, and we also want some perp. We want 13 perp. If we get 13 perp, we'll have crab. So that's the goal. Crab is worth 3. So let's he starts on the small claw. Does that change it? Yeah, okay. So it gives us the credit. So if we had crab, we could sustain crab. So if we had crab, we could have crab. So crab would give us crab, but we're still 6 points shy. 6 perp shy. So we need girthy perp. We need big dick perp. So there are 6-point purples, right? Because that's a 6-point green. You're a 3-point green. You're 5-point, 3-point. Armor, trauma. That's they're not 6-point purples. It's 5-point purples. Throne is a lot of purple. Wolverine's a lot of purple. Gorgon's like retaliation damage, though. Like, Wolverine's not the worst. Like, it's not nothing. We do got a lot of red. You get your red from Kraken, you get your red from Viper. I think those are good. I think we don't let that go. So it's like 2 red. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then there's still 2 more red from something. Murmur. I don't think we let that go, but I think we can get this point back. I don't think we need that. We don't need that much red. Yeah, Murmur. Get that point back in. Which we're already. We're working infantry. So we've got 6 points. And we're looking to get 6 more perp. Is there purple green? There is purple green. It's a Falcon. Falcon is physical bleed. Cunning, physical bleed. Like Falcon's not great. And it gives us green. Because I'm like, we've got too much green. There's no two ways about it. You only need 6. We got 10 green. Yeah, like what's our green threshold? We need 13. We need some more green. That's what I was thinking is like you could get Falcon, but it's just so bad. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points, and it gives you it's just so it's just so it just does nothing. But we don't need a lot of green, so maybe you could do like Hawk. OA, crit, OA. And that gets us right on target for 3 points. Okay, so we need a lot of Wolverine. these stats aren't nothing. Like, okay, this stat, not nothing. Technically not nothing. Not nothing. Again, technically not nothing, and another not nothing. Like every single one of these is like just slightly not nothing, and it's exactly how much purple we need. Let's say we went Wolverine, right? Now we've got 2 points to spend on Leviathan, which is not what we want. It's not what we want at all. You need 3, and we have 6. You provide 2 of your own. I think we want eel. You give us perp, which you need. You give us perp, which you need. You're giving us the perp that we need. You're giving us some perp that we need. Oh, is it Amatok? Do we drop Amatok? Because we're kind of trading damage for damage. And I think the Leviathan is get the Whirlpool. We get the that, and we get the that, and we get the that, and then okay, sure, we'll get the that. I'd love to have Giant's Blood. Like, I'd love to have 3 points to get Giant's Blood. But we got 2 points. We don't have enough green. I mean, we can solve that. We have enough green. It's like Lotus is fine. It gives us some physical res. And some energy regen, which the build is a little energy hungry. It's like the blue and the red. I don't know. It's like we're kind of we're literally in the same position like before. It's like, what do you want? What 1 point of Amatok? What did that get us? It lost us Giant. It gained us Crab and Leviathan. So like some 5% physical resistance. The crab barrier. Um, this is good because we're hitting with a weapon. This is good. This is good because look at that. Minus 20 cold res. The Whirlpool. I don't know. Because it's not like Yugul does nothing for you. It's definitely more defensive. Huh. Game is hard. But executive decision, I think we stay the course on the original tree that we had. I think it's fine. I think what we give up, we give up different things. I think we just stay the course. Anyways, I think that's where we're gonna end it for today. Um, let's see. There's always that one loyal viewer who's watching. Where shall I send you, my friend? I got rid of Better Twitch TV because it said it conflicted with 7TV. But Better Twitch TV was the thing that stopped it immediately auto playing something on the Twitch main page. You know what? Let's there's an individual who has just started their Grim Dawn journey. If you don't mind, I would like to send you their way, loyal viewer. We're gonna go see Little Dansky. He's playing Grim Dawn. He is working his way through hardcore, learning the ropes, trying to do it on his own. So please be nice. Don't spoil free things for him. He's trying to solve it on his own. Help him if he asks for help, but let's offer him some support.